Hello everyone, welcome to another video of mine. It's Kemal AA, and this is another Chelsea transfer news early video for you guys, where I've got big stories to talk about Ben Chilwell and how Chelsea are closing in on a deal for him. I'm going to speak about Kai Havertz and the latest update on him. We're speaking about Thiago Silva to finish things off. And now the Athletic are reporting that Chelsea are in advanced negotiations, advanced talks with Thiago Silva's agent, and of course Thiago Silva himself, and now is potentially chosen Chelsea over 5 other clubs, and one of them including Fiorentina. But before I do get into it, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and comment down with your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's transfer daily video for you guys. And starting off with the main news of this video, and it is regarding Benjamin Chilwell. Now, big news reported by David Ornstein, The Athletic, Liam Toomey, who is a mouthpiece for Chelsea. Essentially, is a close Chelsea representative, and they're saying that Chelsea are close to an agreement with Leicester to sign England left back Benjamin Chilwell. The deal is imminent now. The deal is almost done. Everything has been finalised. The £45 million deal, and it's going to happen. It's happening. Like I said, David Ornstein has reported it, and he's quite reliable. So when these reliable journalists are reporting news, you have to take it legitimately. You have to take it seriously. It's happening. We've known for a long time now. I made a video on this last week. He's already completed his medical. His personal terms already been agreed. His agent fees have been agreed. It was just a fee, and and everything has now been finalised. At the time, Leicester wanted around £80 million. This was a few months ago, as Matt Law reported, between £70 and £80 million. However, the deal is set to be around £45 to £50 million if you include add-ons and bonuses. So Chelsea are close to agreeing a fee with Leicester for Ben Chilwell for £45 million. Leicester obviously, had to negotiate, and Marina, credit to Marina, she's done well again. The Queen, as we all say, the negotiating Queen, has reduced the fee. We've got for 30 million less than what Leicester wanted him for. Chilwell's pushed the move. He's really pushed for it. He's a Chelsea fan. He really wants to work on a Lampard. He wants to come to London. He's already conducted his medical, and as various reports, various sources are stating, it's really confusing as to which one will be announced first. Is it going to be Kai Havertz? Is it going to be Ben Chilwell? What we do know is both of them are definitely signing. So could it be a double announcement? Who knows? I wouldn't put it past the club, but I doubt it. I think that, personally, if you ask me, I think Chilwell will get announced before Havertz. That's just my opinion, but things can change. In football negotiations, things can rapidly change. Both of them are done deals, so it's all about announcing them. It's all about agreeing the final details. But Chilwell is going to come to Chelsea around £45 to £50 million. That is the talk from reliable journalists, reliable publications, and it's good. For me, I think it's a good price. I've said it for months now. I said for months that I think if we were to sign Chilwell, it'd have to be for a reasonable price. I don't want to be hearing £70 million, £80 million, because that's ludicrous. You can get likes of Sergio Reguilon, you can get likes of Tagliafico, Telles for a fraction of the price at £25 to £30 million. So if we are going to sign Chilwell, I want it to be, in that range, that 35, 40, £45 million range, because that is a fair price for Chilwell. He's England's best left back. He's an England international. He's got Premier League experience, so he hasn't got to adapt, essentially. He's under a top manager. He wants to be here. He's got a very high ceiling, and he had one of the best performances last season. He's one of Leicester's best players, and even this season, yes, he hasn't been great in the last 6 months, but the first 6 months of the season, he was an integral part to Leicester's winning form near the top of the table. So credit needs to go to Leicester. Credit needs to go to Chilwell as well. Like I said, he's only 23 years of age. He's going to develop. He's going to grow. We're going to nurture Chilwell, and he's going to develop into a world-class left back. And obviously, he does have world-class attributes already there. He's one of the best aerial, best left backs when it comes to aerial duels, which is a massive weakness of our defence. So that's going to be a massive plus. Fantastic engine, stamina is really good. His crossing ability, yes, can improve, but his defensive ability is really good. His positioning, his interceptions, his awareness. He has a lot of the package, and he has really strong attributes that can help him develop into a world-class left-back, and I think that's what Lampard really sees in him, and that's why he was adamant that he wanted Chilwell at Chelsea. But like I said, £45 million, I'm happy with the deal. He's Lampard's first choice. We're getting Lampard's first choice targets. He's an England international. He hasn't got to adapt. He's young. He's going to grow and develop, and he is still a top left-back. He's still top 3 in the Premier League easily. So yes, I am happy with this deal. For me, it does show ambition. So I think that this deal for that price is good in my opinion. But leave me your thoughts, opinions in the comments below. How much did you want Chilwell for? Or did you not want him at all? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, moving on to the next story, let's give you guys another Kai Havertz update now by T.Silva, again, another Chelsea journalist, a correspondent connected to the club. obviously has various connections. Havertz is progressing well after a meeting yesterday, or sorry, I say a few days ago, was conducted. While Chilwell is the priority ahead of a centre-back too, Havertz is the one that's looking good. Now, I stressed yesterday in the Kai Havertz update that the meeting that was conducted on Wednesday/Thursday went really well. Talks were really well. Talks were commencing nicely. And as Fabrizio Romano has reported, Chelsea will submit another bid in the region of 85 million euros with a few more extra add-ons that could lead the whole package until 90 million euros. Now, Leverkusen originally at the very start of the negotiations wanted 100 million euros. However, they've now reduced their valuation to between 90 and 95 million euros. So there's only about a 5 million euro valuation gap. The deal is imminent. It's little details now. It really is the fine details left. James Ollie, another journalist, reporting Leverkusen, as I said, have set a deadline of 28th of August to resolve Kai Havertz's future. Lampard wants it to be resolved sooner so he can start pre-season with Kai Havertz. Chelsea coaching staff left their holidays believing that Havertz would have been signed by the time they return. So it's massive news. Like I stressed, you want to get Havertz done as soon as possible, ASAP, because the season starts on the 12th of September. We've got about 20 days until the start of the season, around approximately 3 weeks. You don't want to sign him a few days before the first Premier League game because he needs to adjust. He needs to adapt to the Premier League, training methods, philosophy, gelling with his teammates. He needs a few weeks of pre-season under his belt. So the sooner we can get this deal done, the better. Kai needs it. He's already stressed his worries and concerns that he wants to get training underway. And this is the massive bonus of getting Ziyech and Werner done this early. They've had all this time training. You've seen the training clips on Chelsea YouTube and all their social media. They're shooting drills, they're training, their understanding of teammates, Lampard. So they're going to benefit massively from this and really good for us. But when it comes to likes of Havertz, Chilwell, Thiago Silva, they're going to take some time to adjust. So the sooner we can get this deal done, the better it's going to be for the club going forward and going into next season, obviously. And just quickly touch upon Chilwell and Havertz. Jakob Steinberg, who also writes for The Guardian alongside Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea, who are closing in on signing Kai Havertz, are also looking for a new left-back, and there is growing confidence that they will be successful in their pursuit of Ben Chilwell. Sources believe he will secure a move to Chelsea. Another reliable journalist reporting this. So all the top journalists reporting that Chilwell and Havertz will be making their move to Chelsea. But what's interesting is the report by Angelo Manciente, an Italian journalist, as I keep stressing. He's saying that a triple announcement of Kai Havertz, Ben Chilwell and Thiago Silva could be announced, all three, by early next week. Now, as I record this video, it's a Saturday. Early next week means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Is it going to be that quickly? God knows. However, that's massive. Really shows a statement of intent, ambition, and it's possible. Generally believe, I think next week is a week that Chilwell and Havertz are going to both be announced. Thiago Silva, potentially. I think that he's a centre-back we're going to be announcing soon. And that is swiftly moving on to the final topic of this video, and that is Thiago Silva. And that was reported by The Athletic, very reliable publications, I keep stressing. Yesterday evening, Chelsea are in advanced talks to sign Thiago Silva on a free transfer. Now, Thiago Silva, nothing's going to be too decided. They've got their Champions League final Sunday night against Bayern Munich. So a massive game for him. Arguably the biggest game of his career, so he has to be fully focused for that. His agent has to take care of things, so I think it's really premature to say that we are in advanced talks, if you ask me. Yes, potentially with his agent, but to say that Thiago Silva's decided where he's going to go, I think is quite premature because, like I said, he's got a big Champions League final. He needs to think about that. He can't really be thinking about his next move right now because that's not the immediate future. His agent's probably taking care of all that right now. There's 6 clubs interested, Chelsea being one of them, of course, and there is still a possibility, as reported by L'Equipe Sport and the French publications, that he could stay at PSG if they offer him a new contract. Remember, Thiago Silva's going to be 36 next month, and obviously there is a bit of a risk with the signing. He's 36, he's injury prone, he's going to be on astronomical wages, he can't speak English. But I think the positives outweigh the negatives, if you ask me personally. From a personal point of view, the experience he brings, he still has world-class attributes, and he's already led as a captain his team to a Champions League final, playing every single minute. He's been tremendous this season. He's still one of the best centre-backs in Europe, hands down. He's a captain, he's a leader, he's going to improve our back line exponentially and tremendously, and I think this still will be phenomenal. Yes, I know there are some negatives, but I think this is a plus sign, and it will be a stopgap replacement when there aren't world-class centre-backs available on the market. So we can sign Thiago Silva for this season, and next summer, if there are world-class centre-backs available on the market, we can go and pursue it. So, in my personal opinion, I think it's a very good move. But what do you guys think? Leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I will see you guys for my next video. Peace.